Hello, everyone. On today's IRS Tax Refund update, as we continue to monitor the latest with those ongoing tax processing and refund delays, we continue to hear from viewers on a number of ongoing issues that we're going to recap, including encountering that error message when checking the status of their tax refund, as well as the expected wait time after completing ID verification, and the list of major causes of those delays, including delays in processing of employers' wage information, claiming EITC, and COVID sick credit, so we'll take a look at those as well. Now, we continue to receive reports from our viewers still encountering this error message when checking the status of their tax refunds online. Now, at this point, only paper filers should be encountering this error message and should expect to continue seeing it until the processing of their tax return has begun. This is a result of the IRS system not logging those paper tax returns into the system when they are first received by mail at one of the 3 IRS processing facilities in the country. For those of you encountering this message, it does not mean your paper tax return was lost in the mail. And as a reminder, there's still 3 million unprocessed paper returns sitting at one of those IRS processing facilities awaiting processing. Now, if you're encountering this message and e-filed, you will want to confirm your return was accepted by the IRS when first submitted, as well as checking for activity with a 2022 date on your tax transcripts. As more tax returns, both e-file and paper, continue to be processed, also come additional reports of adjusted tax refunds. With over 12 million tax returns submitted this year containing errors, this was to be expected. Now, fortunately for errors relating to advanced child tax credit payments and recovery rebate credits, they will not require you to file an amended tax return, which would cause even further delays, but instead the IRS will autocorrect the error and adjust the refund accordingly. A CP12 notice will be sent out detailing the reason for the correction. As more taxpayers are discovering their refunds have been placed on hold due to the need to complete ID verification, one of the more recent questions being asked is how long after ID verification is complete will they receive that refund? Now, if ID verification was in fact the reason behind the delay, the IRS is putting the wait at 9 weeks, though many of our viewers have said it took more along the lines of 3 to 4 weeks. Now, if you completed ID verification and are still waiting more than 9 weeks, then there's a possibility the reason for your delay is caused by yet another issue. Do note if you completed ID verification and had not been requested to do so by the IRS, then that would not speed the processing of your tax return up at all. Now, some of the other reasons causing those delays and possible refund freezes besides ID verification can be the IRS is still processing your employer's wage information, but also for a number of people it has to do with claiming the earned income tax credit and or child tax credit, which has been a problem all year long. Because of the amount of improper EITC payments the IRS sent out last year, it looks like they have increased the number of audits for returns claiming EITC this year. For those under audit, you should receive a notice detailing documentation needed in order to continue the processing of your tax return. Keep in mind, even if you've been claiming the same dependents on your tax return for many years and or submitted proof of your dependents in previous years, you may be asked to do so again. Also, there's a chance if you submitted documentation in 2022, you may be asked to do so again next year. For those of you self-employed who claimed COVID sick credits, you're among the impacted group who continue to wait as the IRS continues to thoroughly review those tax returns claiming those credits. Unfortunately, there are reports of fraud relating to those claiming those credits, so for those of you who legitimately are claiming those credits, you're now forced to wait as a result. We've not heard of any cases so far of legitimate filers having those returns rejected at this point in regards to those credits. For those 10% of callers who've been able to reach the IRS by phone, many are not able to get assistance in regards to the issue, and at this point are being told to call back in January for further assistance, which again goes to show what we've been reporting, that these delays for some will in fact carry over into next tax season. Also, it is recommended, if you've not done so already, to reach out to the Taxpayer Advocate for further assistance, either through their main phone line at 1-877-777-4778 or finding a local taxpayer office near you, which has a direct phone number to the local office. So do keep in mind, if you're not able to reach the TAS through their main phone line, it does not mean that will be the case when calling your local office for further assistance. Let us know about your ongoing tax issues in the comments section below, including when and how you filed your taxes. In the meantime, we'll keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.